This is the city we could see from Mount Ainos, Icarus. I've always dreamed of coming here.
Here! Come on! Ποιος επέφερε θέση. Welcome to the Olympics! Breathe in! Can you not taste the excitement in the air?
Are you going to be like this the whole time we're here?
By the gods, yes!
I'll try and win quickly then.
Come now, you must be feeling something.
I'm just having fun with you. Who wouldn't be impressed?
It is a place of immortal glory. You can be sure Ira and Zeus will be watching your performance closely.
Oh, no pressure then.
Forget that for the moment, and let's enjoy the sights and see what Olympia has to offer. Isn't this magnificent?
It's certainly impressive. Though I'm sad we'll be missing the chariot races.
Oh, what I would have given to see that. We should take in the sights and praise the gods to be here at such a time.
Which sights should we see?
There are so many. Let me think. The Temple of Zeus, the Altar of Zeus, and, of course, the Olympic tree.
We should make an offering to Zeus for good luck in the games.
I suppose you're another Mystios then.
Come on, place your bets. Place your bets now. Aletis has plenty of drachmi for you to win.
Your pitch could use some work. You'd attract more customers if you sounded more enthusiastic.
Everyone's betting against Pitekos. Rumor is he's off his game. If it's true, I'm going to be ruined.
What if I recited a poem? One of Pindaros's, you know, to inspire him to greatness.
Look, Pitekos is good, but he's not really that kind of athlete.
All right. Let's hear your plan, then.
Just go see what's wrong. See if there's a way to help him win. For Athens. For Drachmi.
I'll see what's wrong with Pythagos.
Thank you. I'll split the winnings with you if you can sort things out.
Pythagos, Aleti sent me to help you.
Really? Can you perform wonders?
On occasion.
My lucky javelin. It broke. Can you fix it?
Aren't you meant to use the official javelins?
Yes, but it was my lucky one. I can't win without it.
When you say lucky, you mean special. As in, made to give you an advantage.
Look, my javelin was hollow as a reed and nearly as light. But it looked just like an Olympic one. If you really want to help, bring me another like it. And I'll win the games for Athens. And Aletis.
Where would I find such a javelin?
Well, you could buy one, I suppose.
Do any of your fellow Olympians have special javelins?
Perhaps.
Don't worry, I'll get you a javelin.
Thanks. Maybe I've still got a chance to win.
This looks like it'll work. I got you a javelin.
Good. Let's take a look. This is terrible! So heavy! Zeus himself couldn't throw it.
The javelin is just a tool. You're the real winner. You didn't get all the way to the Olympic Games just to lose.
You think so?
I know so. Throw this javelin and prove your point.
I'll do it. Thanks, Misthios.
I should find Aletis.
Good, you're back. Get it done?
Of course.
Excellent. How about a little bet on our boy, then?
I'm not really the gambling type, but I'll give it a go.
No, you're not. Hardly worth betting, but your loss. Don't miss the competition. I'll see you on the sidelines tomorrow. It's no use. Pitekos lost. His javelin barely cleared his hand. I'm ruined.
We all lost.
You were meant to help.
I don't know why I bother.
Τιμής τον Κόρακαν.
Ah, you are a welcome sight. Your beauty brings light into the darkness of what has become my life.
It's good to see you too, Phidias.
Now, this is important. No one saw you come here, did they?
No? Why?
You're sure you weren't followed? Good, good. They're out there, though. Watching. Waiting.
Who's after you?
The cult of Cosmos. Remember Athens? They never stopped hunting me, Cassandra.
Why would they be after you now?
They want me dead. Moving me here has only bought a little more time. I need your help.
What makes you think you're in trouble now?
The other day, I received a skitali and a note.
Someone left you a piece of wood and a letter. I can see why you're frightened.
Oh, it's so much more than that.
What's so special about a stick?
It's not just any stick. The skitali is used by the Spartans to send coded messages.
Okay, so let's talk about your stick.
Skitali!
All right, Skitali.
I need to get the code. Then I'll show you how it works.
What did the message say?
Look to your art. The King of Gods has a message to impart.
Fantastic. That's not a message. It's barely passable as a riddle.
It's obvious. The King of Gods.
Zeus?
Yes. And what am I?
There's so many answers to that, but... I suppose you're a sculptor.
Exactly.
So, where do I need to go?
The Temple of Zeus, of course. It's here in Olympia. The clue for the skitali should be around the statue.
Okay. If it'll put your mind at rest, I'll help.
Thank you. Now hurry and look to the statue of Zeus in his temple to find the message. Once I have the clue, I can decipher it with the skitali.
Don't worry. I'll be back as soon as I can. Phidias is paranoid. But maybe it's not all in his mind. This must be what Phidias was looking for. I need to talk to him. Unbelievable craftsmanship. Much better than the statue in Kefalonia. I should get back to Phidias so he can decipher the message. So, what was the message? Did it give you the information you were looking for?
In a manner of speaking, the message you gave me, I wrapped it around the rod.
You wrapped it around your rod.
Yes, the skitali. It's ingenious. The right message for the right rod. Wrap the cloth around it, and the letters should align, giving you the message.
Yes, very interesting. But what did it say?
It's directions.
Well, don't keep me waiting. What did it say?
It's a list of statues, and there's something else, but it's not complete.
Do you think the complete message will be revealed once all the statues have been visited?
I would assume so.
Someone's gone to a lot of trouble to ensure this remains a secret.
Maybe it will reveal the identity of the ones who want to dispose of me. Will you help?
Tell me what I need to do.
There are 3 locations listed. Each region has a statue of some renown placed there.
So it's safe to say that at each of these statues there'll be a clue.
Yes, it'll be quite a journey. The statues are scattered all over. There's one near Kythera, another at Thasos, and also Samos.
What statue should I be looking for in Kythera?
Oh, what an island. The birthplace of the goddess of love. How I wish I could go with you.
It is a fitting place then to look for Aphrodite.
Exactly. The island lies at the southeastern tip of the Peloponnese. You will find what we seek at Aphrodite's feet.
What's in Thasos?
Ah, a controversial statue indeed. It can only be the one of Theagenes from this northern isle.
Theagenes?
The Olympic hero. It's even rumored that Heracles himself was his father. He was exquisitely immortalized by the sculptor Glaukis of Aegina.
What statue should I seek in Samos?
Well, it's not exactly Samos or Lesbos, but a small island nestled between. In the bosom of the ocean, one might say.
Stick to the statue. What is it?
Why, Poseidon, of course. It is as if you are watching the god himself holding back the waves.
I should be on my way. This will take some time.
Of course. But I am excited to see where this will lead.
As am I. Stay safe, Phidias.
You too. And return to me as soon as you have all the clues.
Don't worry, I will. The sculptor has truly captured the beauty of Aphrodite. Got it. So this is meant to be the mighty champion Theogenes, preserved for all time, sitting on his ass.
Don't take another step closer!
Better stay hidden. Got it.
Ready when you are, Commander.
Rowers! Go!
The rowers need time to rest.
Sails down! Get that sail up!
We'll wait for the commander's return.
Incredible. Phidias was right. The artist has captured Poseidon in all his magnificence. Got it. That's the last one. Time to head back to Libya and Phidias to find out what all this means. This won't be an easy task. But whatever the messages reveal, must be important. Phidias! I should have never doubted that you were in danger. Here it is, the Skital. Now I can decode the messages. I will avenge you, Phidias. Rest assured of that.
Αλόκοτον τα μάλα.
Off we go now. Skitali message told me to find a secret room in the stronghold in Limnos. So, that's where I should go. Maybe if I press here.
You shouldn't be here. Victory! Can you find strength?
Someone went to a lot of trouble.
Cassandra, please. If these fools break the truce...
Thief! You're on to talk, you double-dealing dog!
Nobody wants trouble here. You know what will happen to you both if you break the truce. Now, if someone can tell me what's going on...
This dishonorable cur stole from me!
Huh. You call me a thief? You're the thief!
Enough! I'll ask the questions. Herodotus, what's all this about?
This scum robbed me!
Scum! I am from an honorable family. Only a lowly Ionian would steal.
I said Herodotus.
Yes. It seems both their treasuries were breached and their valuables stolen.
If there's been a theft, why do you suspect each other?
Because this...
It's a matter of blood. Makar is from an eminent Thorian line. Mighty warriors, but rather austere. While Lelech is from Ionian stock. A grand tradition of artists and philosophers.
You mean philanderers?
Both sides are important.
Spoken like a true Ionian.
It seems unlikely they would rob each other at the same time.
You have to find out who stole their drachmi. I can't believe they would do this to each other. Whatever their issues, they've always respected the Olympic truce.
I'll find out what happened and protect the truce.
If you prove it's Makar, I will reward you well.
As will I, if you bring me evidence of Lelech's double-dealing.
And what if it's neither of you?
Then they will both reward you.
Very well.
Agreed.
Did you see anything?
No, nope. Not nothing. Far less than anything.
So you saw something?
Well, only if you count torches. But they crept up on me, they did. Must have been at least 30 of them.
Torches crept up on you? If there were 30 of them, why isn't the ground stomped flat?
Doeskin sandals, very soft. Don't leave a trace. Anyway, hard to tell how many as I was unconscious.
Tell me the truth or I'll beat it out of you. Are you the thief?
No, please. Look, it wasn't me. I fell asleep. Didn't see anything apart from the torches.
And you didn't investigate?
I didn't want to leave my post.
But you'd already been robbed.
If I deserted my post, I'd be charged with dereliction of duty.
Then I'll let you get back to work. These crypts have been opened. There's no sign of forced entry. A note. Take all that you can carry and meet me at the ruins where we first consummated our love. Soon we will be free. I've heard talks of ruins outside the city. And from what the guard said, the torches were heading in that direction. I found the thief. So, thieves, I finally catch you.
Please, we're not thieves!
Yet here you are, with stolen goods.
You don't understand. This is rightfully ours. It's our inheritance.
How can this all be yours?
It belongs to our families. By blood, it's rightfully ours.
If it's already yours, why not wait? Why steal everything now?
We wanted a new life. One where we could be free and our love doesn't have to hide in the shadows.
Who are you exactly?
They are my daughter and his son!
Kader!
This is how you repay me for raising you? By running off with some woman squirted from my enemy's loins?
Why not put aside your feud, as your children have done?
You're a mistress. Carry out your duty and kill the thieves. I will pay you handsomely.
Kader, no!
I agree. I will match Makar's price on this. Do what you were hired to do.
You would kill your own son and daughter?
We have other children. Now, are you a mistress or not?
I will not slaughter innocents. Your families would stand a better chance for their future without the both of you.
I will finish you!
Gibardon!
I didn't want it to come to this. But now, we can forge a new future for our two families. One built on love.
I wish you luck with that.
Hey, Mistios, would you like to learn about your future?
Thank you. I would like to know what the fates have planned for me.
You would? Yes, of course you would. Everyone wants their future told by the great Uzo.
Well, what is it?
I see great things.
Like what?
You know, things. And it's going to be sunny tomorrow. Thank you, thank you. Tell your friends.
What is it with the Olympics? Everyone's out to make drachmi. Palaka, my drachmi! Hey, stop! Thief! Hey, thief! Looks like Phoebe. And as nimble a thief. I have to find her. The Sanctuary of Olympia, where the greatest athletes compete for fame and glory. Hey! Come back here! Thief! Street thief. Just like Phoebe. You led me on a good chase, but I caught you. Hand it over.
Hand what over?
My drachmi. Give it back.
Here, please, don't hurt me. They made me do it. I didn't want to. Honest.
Hush. I'm not going to hurt you. I promise.
But the captain will.
Captain?
Yeah, it's him that makes us do this.
Us?
The other street kids.
Why is he making you steal?
For the drachmi, stupid.
You should be more polite to adults.
Why? What have adults done for me?
Fair enough. Sounds like the captain needs a good talking to.
Don't talk, just hit. He even stole my mother's necklace from me. Says I'll get it back if I steal from him. It's all that I had left of her.
I'll help you get your necklace.
Why would you care?
You remind me of someone. Someone very special.
Did you get my necklace from the captain? Where are my friends? Did you help them? Was there a fight? Why are you standing there? Did you...
If you don't fit them, they'll be too...
This area's awful. Maybe I should beat you more. For the face.
Please, no! I was just trying to help. It's in your interest to keep them healthy.
I don't need. You get the fuck out of my camp before I beat you like the dog that you are. Put it out!
This must be Mea's necklace. Malaka kept it on him. I should return to Mea.
Death is close!
Keeping children in cages? Whoever did this will pay. I got something for you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! What happened to Alopex? You know, the guy who distracted you while I nabbed your purse?
I spared him. He's promised to help you and the others.
Good, I always liked him. He used to share his food with us and stand up for us when the Athenian got mad.
You'll do fine. Take care.
Thanks for saving us from the Athenian. Now we get to keep everything we steal.
This woman has disrespected the gods, and you have dishonored yourself and the games.
Please, let me explain.
No excuses. You know the price for your transgression.
What crime has this woman committed?
Exactly that. Her crime is that she is a woman.
It's news to me that's now a crime. Shouldn't you lock yourself up first, then?
I am the priestess of Dimitra. I preside over the games. She's a married woman who tried to watch them, disguised as a man, no less.
And why is any of this a crime?
For a married woman, there's too much temptation.
Who are you?
Kalipatira, I just wanted to see my son compete. My family has a proud lineage at the Olympic Games. My father, brothers, nephew, and son have all won wreaths. Do I not have the right to see them?
Enough of your lies!
She doesn't deserve to be punished like this.
This is nothing. Death is the punishment. She shall be thrown from the mountain.
Help me! Prove I have a right to see my son compete!
You have no right. You broke a sacred tradition, and for that, you will be punished.
Your laws are wrong, and I'll prove it.
As you're so outspoken in her defense, I will give you a chance. Present me evidence of Kalipatira's noble heritage, or she will die as she ruled, to appease the gods.
I should find Kalipatira's son. He should be able to help prove his mother's innocence.
Step aside.
Do you know Kalipatira?
I seen that one all right, always hanging around the athletes' tents. Disgraceful, if you know what I mean.
I'm not sure I do.
All those young, oiled, rippling bodies gives you shivers, muscles everywhere. Disgusting it is. And her a married woman and all.
There's no harm in looking at an attractive man, is there?
Yes, yes there is. You young ones always thinking with what's between your legs. And she definitely was. Saw her meet a man regularly on that bench over there.
You saw her meet a man. Thank you. The poem The Agorist of Rhodes. Dedicated by Pindarus himself. To Kay. Always be proud, little one. Your father is the greatest of Pancratian champions. Do you know Kalipatira?
I don't know her well, but she dotes on her son, and she's always making offerings.
Offerings?
For her husband. She's a pious woman. He's long since crossed the Styx, and she misses him terribly. But we all have our time.
Thank you. You've been a great help. I'm looking for Kalipatira's son. Do you know him?
I should hope so. It's me.
Your mother has been accused of impiety.
What? What's going on? What happened?
Please, calm down.
Calm down! Do you know what they'll do to her?
She's fine for now. She snuck into the stadium to watch you, and I need to prove that she had a right to do it.
If anyone did, it was Matter. Her brothers were champions, as I am now. No one honors the Olympics like her.
Thank you. Sit tight, and I'll prove your mother was in her right to attend the games. What's this? I have always longed for you. Kalipatira has an admirer. That priestess was in a hurry to carry out her sentence on Kalipatira. I should find them quickly. Kronos.
We are gathered here today to carry out the will of the gods, to carry out justice.
Please, you must believe me!
Wait! You found the evidence you were looking for?
Yes. Kalipatira is the daughter of the Agoras. I found the poem of the Agoras of Rhodes dedicated to the family by Pindaros.
And this proves her story?
I talked to her son and people who know her. She is a good woman who loves the games and respects the gods. Her family has turned out champions for 3 generations.
Perhaps we have judged her too harshly. Her family has been a credit to the Olympic legacy.
As you say, it would be a shame to tarnish such a proud family name. The gods forgive you. Go.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you.
Nobody deserves such a fate.
Oh.
To think I would see such an offering to the gods in Olympia itself.
I've never seen anything like this.
And this is nothing. On the final day, the Magiros will slaughter 100 bulls for the hecatomb to honor Zeus.
Oh, I think I've had enough of the stench of offal and burnt meat.
Well then, I think we have spent enough time here.
Agreed. Let's go. We're in Olympia. It's only fitting we visit the Temple of Zeus.
I heard it's one of the wonders of the world, and sculpted by your friend, Phidias.
I'd hardly say friend. Even acquaintance might be pushing it.
Can't you just feel the presence of Zeus and Hera when you stand here?
I thought it was the wind.
Don't mock the gods!
I'm sorry. I don't want my feelings to cast a shadow on your day.
Don't think yourself as tortured by the gods, but as molded for greatness by their hands.
I am molded by no one's hands. If the gods know me, they watch in silence.
Come, let's leave this place. Fortunately for you, I have enough faith for the both of us.
I'd like to see the Olympic tree. You brought me to see a tree?
Not just any tree. This is the sacred tree from which the winner's kotinos are made.
I'd rather have drachmi than a wreath.
A kotinos is no ordinary wreath. The olive branches are harvested by children and taken to the temple of Hera. There, the Hellenodike, or judges, make the wreaths.
I guess they'll be lighter to carry back to Sparta than gold.
At least you see the practicality, if not the wonder, of the Olympic wreaths.
Varnavas?
Yes?
Thank you for this. I hope I wasn't too much of a distraction.
No, it was made better by your company. A flock of harpies couldn't dampen my spirits. We are at the Olympics! You're competing, and I believe you'll win!
I'm here for the Pancration.
You must be joking. The only fighter we're missing is Testicles.
He's a little under the water. I mean, weather. I'm the one taking his place.
Okay. Save it for the fight. This is unprecedented, but the crowd will riot if the Pancration is cancelled. Very well. The competition begins shortly.
Time to go.
Welcome all! It is my pleasure to introduce to you Kallias, a former champion here in the stadium, and now an esteemed judge here in Olympia.
My friends, it is an honor for me to introduce this event, one so close to my heart. The Pancration! I will not delay you with words, for we all want to see action. For Zeus, let the competition commence!
Ha ha ha! I'll squish you like a bag! Die! Ha! You'll be easy! That's not fair!
gone now.
Why?
That was your best?
That was but the beginning.
What?
Now that our contestant is warmed up, let's see what she can do against Erastos!
Good luck.
Don't blink, or you will be seeing stars!
Another big hit!
You've got this!
Come on! That's the spirit!
The crowd loves you, but you're not done yet.
Not done?
A fine offering to the gods, wouldn't you say? Soon, we will return for the final contest. The mighty Cassandra against our reigning champion, Thoriafs!
Astounding! To think I could be a companion to an Olympic champion.
Oh, you're even better at sparring than I am. Though, if Socrates were a more willing partner...
Alcibiades, are you all right?
I was with my friends, Demophanes and Callias. Respected Olympic judges, no less.
Too much cheap wine?
You look like you drank from Medea's cup.
Medea's cup? You think he's been poisoned? You were celebrating?
It's the Olympics. What's not to celebrate? We were at the Leonideon.
If you've been poisoned, I need to find these judges.
Poisoned? Do you think that they could be too, or... No, never. They're good men. You can't think one of them. They host a celebration every Olympics to celebrate the sacred truce.
Stay with him. I'll find out what happened.
Extend to me your olive branch, and I will take the grove.
Truce is fragile enough. This was definitely poison. And Alcibiades wasn't the only victim. Food smells strange, but it's not rotten. Supply list for the celebration. And the merchant's name. Time to pay this Priam a visit. This proves it. Poison. It must have been added to the food and wine. Now, we're going to have a conversation.
Please, please, I was just doing what I was told.
I'm not after you. I'm after whoever wanted this done.
I don't know, I never saw him. I just thought he wanted to fix a race, but then I saw what started happening, and I knew they'd been poisoned.
My friend, Alcibiades. I need to save him.
You'll likely find the antidote up at Fort Coroibos.
Whoever did this will pay. But I'll take care of you first.
Captain and die!
Fighting me would be your last mistake!
This must be the antidote.
sights! Can't fight for slow down sometime. Anyone, please, you die here! Get away! Shit! I'm planning!
piacere. Anything you need a mercenary's help with?
A politician, a bad gambler. He lost drachmi when I destroyed his peak to win the races.
He lost his drachmi, and you lost your humility in the same race.
Yes, but he hasn't learned from losing his bet. Now he's sending a mercenary after me. The slow fool hasn't caught me, of course, though he's not far. This must be dealt with.
And let me guess, you want me to kill him?
It's time for this mercenary to meet Hades.
Sounds like you can stop worrying. I've taken care of everything.
Then I believe this is yours. You have my thanks, friend.
I have a good crew, but we're missing someone with your talents. I want you on board with us. What do you say?
I must keep my discipline here if I hope to compete at the Olympics.
You're always welcome aboard if you change your mind.
Don't go any further!
Here, I have the antidote.
More wine, please, to wash away the taste.
A treatment worthy of Hippocrates.
I can already feel my stamina returning.
Didn't you have one last fight in the Pancration?
Let's go.